Music, it's a way of expression. It's a way of feeling. Basically telling the audience how you feel about something. And I think performing is just as important. Sometimes music can be subjective and sometimes music can be whack. And sometimes music can be amazing, just makes you feel some type of way, makes you feel groovy. And sometimes niggas just be doing the most with their shit, bro. And I saw on social media the other day, Lil Baby over here fucking thinking he goddamn Shawn Michaels, fucking flying out with fucking strings and shit. Nigga, you do not have a song to be doing all that shit. Artists, people are important when expressing the music. However, sometimes things can be a bit excessive. People just have songs where it's just chilling low-key, but people just be doing the most. I'm looking at you, Sabrina Carpenter. And here's the thing, all right, I'm all for putting emotion. It gets to a point. I'm so sorry. I was like, you know what, this wouldn't be a bad idea to go back and just visit old music videos that I thought was very cool as a kid. And don't lie, because I know we tried to do these moves in our fucking living room watching this shit. I was like, you know what, let's rank them. And going back and looking at these old music videos, I really realized just how cringe and just out of touch, out of reality these artists were when they were basically singing these songs in their music videos. And I want to rank how cringe some of these music videos are on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the most cringe and 1 being the least cringe. Why? Because I can. Anyways, first music video up. Alright, so our first video, Trey Songz, Can't Be Friends. So we got the first shot of him walking up in a chair, right? He sits down. Pretty normal, right? I don't know if y'all know this, but Trey Songz has been, said to be my twin, not to brag or nothing, but your boy pretty good looking now. Shout out to the old heads. Appreciate y'all. Anyway, so wait, what did the directors tell him when he was doing this music video? Like, would they hey Trey, bump this coke and just start tweaking on him, what did they tell him to do? Like, why is he doing all this extra stuff? Sometimes like R&B artists was like very big on being dramatic. I blame Usher. When I watched this man at the Super Bowl perform, I thought, dude, there is no way y'all find this fucking peanut head actually attractive and sexy doing all this shit. I be looking at this nigga fucking concerts and how he be fucking popping cherries in other bitches' mouths and shit. What the fuck are we doing? T.I., you just gonna take that? You gonna let that man do that in front of your woman? Now, I understand if it was a real nigga like T.I., but Usher, you better watch your man. This be me after I be having 15 tacos at that Taco Bell party box. Why do R&B artists have to feel the need to have their shirt off during these videos? It's just so pointless. I get it's the sex appeal and everything, but it's just so you look fine with your shirt on. They always feel the need to take it off. It just makes no sense to me, bro. Trust me, the grandmas are not watching you, bro. No one. Bro's on the floor. What happened? What happened with him and the girl though? Bro's parlay didn't hit. Bro doing the Shadakalon Jutsu. The end of the fucking look at this ending shot right here. This is everything that's wrong with this video. It's too much going on, bro. We got 2 people doing the Future High Off Life album cover pose. Why do you look like a schizophrenic patient though? Dude, that's the face I fucking be making whenever my Saints lose every fucking Sunday. Fuck you, Derek Carr. Bro needs to be put in a mental asylum because whatever that girl did to him ain't right, bro. Coochie can't be that bad, Jesus Christ. But it's not insanely cringe. I give it a 5.5 out of 10 for cringe worthiness. Next video. JoJo Siwa. And no, not the good JoJo's. Guilty pleasure. You know what wasn't a pleasure? Watching this video. Now, don't come at my head, but I've never been too familiar with JoJo Siwa, but looking from her past videos and everything, she was always like this. Why? She gives me main character Disney Channel vibes, like Debbie Ryan from Radio Rebel scene. Bro, it's like she wants to be noticed so fucking bad. It's like a phase. You have to come home to your house and you have to deal with that shit at the fucking dinner table. God! And I saw her one of her other videos, Karma, and yeah, that exists. And then there's a video that came out just recently called Guilty Pleasure, and that is another video of all time. So we get the start of the video right at this pleasure house. This is supposed to represent some brothel, something you'd see out of Game of Thrones or something like that. And one thing I'll always respect about JoJo Siwa is that she always seems to be herself. And I always try to give artists credit to where credit is due, to where if they try to branch out and do their own style, at least I try to give them props for that most of the time. Just not like this, bro. Don't fucking impurify the fucking teddy bears, okay? What the fuck are the teddy bears doing? Oh my god! I'm all for
you're bisexual, you know, you're edgy, like I get it, I like that style, but I think there's like a more effective ways of showing that. I think a perfect example of this is Tyler the Creator, the way he came out with his music vision with Igor. I thought that was a perfect example of how to effectively show, you know, you're a different type of sexuality and then making your own unique vision. Like, and I just also feel like this whole thing is just giving like fucking club EDM music, like it's like a Disney Channel dance sequence scene. As cringe as this music video is, I fuck with the choreography in this bitch. She killing this shit. Like the angel scene, like okay, she ate that up.
Where the fuck my blunt? Where the fuck my cup? Where the fuck my wreath?
Hey, get it, JoJo. But no, other than that, I hate everything about this video. This is exactly what happens when, you know, when teenage stars get too much creative freedom and try to like branch out on their own without proper supervision. I just don't know what else to say. Overall, I give this cringe ranking probably like an 8.5 out of 10. Next video.
Jake Paul, it's everyday, bro. This is a certified classic. I don't know if it's for the right reasons. Let me start off by saying that I am the biggest Jake Paul hater. That guy. I would rather watch a parade for Donald Trump happening outside my neighborhood than go see Jake Paul. I think he's the worst of the Paul brothers. I know Logan's had his ups and downs, okay? But for the most part, it seemed that the media has forgiven him. Jake Paul, I don't like him. He beats up on old men and senior citizens, and he has no regard for human life. 14 to 15-year-old me, when this shit came out, didn't like it, right? And I was a pretty cringy kid back in the day. Before I dig into this video, I do like the shots. Like the shots and like overall like cinematography, like camera work in this video is actually pretty raw. Like they show up the Lambo, like they get the overview of LA. Like that's pretty cool. Like I'm not gonna hate on that. But everything else fucking sucks. I hate this video, dude. I hate the lyrics. I hate this. I hate this. Like when it comes to Jake Paul, I am the biggest hater. Like no one would hate Jake Paul more than me. I can't explain it. There's just some things that I just like you just can't explain the dislike for, and Jake Paul is just one of those things. Like you ever just get that feeling when you just look at someone and you're just like, ooh, PU. Like that's how I feel about Jake Paul. Like I hate his tattoos, I hate his face. Seems like I'm a misogynistic dude who drinks Mountain Dew and punches fucking walls and women all day. I will never forgive the internet for making this fucking man famous. Him, Artura Girl, and the D'Amelio sisters are some of the people that I just refuse to actually admit that are real people. I don't believe they exist. They have to be planted by the CIA. I just refuse to believe it, ladies and gentlemen. The music video. The whole video gives me the vibe of like youth Christian groups. This is how youth Christian boys turn up at churches, bro. Coming from a man who also practices the Christian faith, I can assure you that when you go to churches like this, they play like the typical corny Christian rap. I don't mind Christian rap, I just think it's a little corny at times. And then you know how the boys turn up and stuff, they're like, oh yeah man, we're crunk off this Sprite, this Mountain Dew, this Dr. Pepper. And they get crunk off that. This is what this video reminds me of. Jake Paul do too much, bro. That he's like that kid that purposely like bangs his head in class to like try to make the class laugh, shaking his head, bobbing his head. No, granted, he was acting on Disney Channel at this time, so he might have translated that awful horrid acting to this music video. He's like, oh, I'm an Ohio boy. I'm from Ohio. No one gives a f. Jake. Damn. Ohio sucks. Everyone knows this, bro. It's the fucking land of the aliens. It's the fucking land of the purge. The land of the unlawful, the uncivil. I'd rather live on Mars than fucking go to Ohio. Like, sheesh. Then there's this fucking pick-me girl throughout the video, bro, which I don't even remember her name, and she has this like really cringe verse. Also, Fat Johnny Bravo, who's from fucking England. It does have these like this cool scene with like the twins come in the scene and like they like I think they're from Spain. Like they have this cool Spanish verse in Spanish, which I would give them props. But they're rapping for fucking every day, bro. It's fucking disgusting. And it's like a whole sausage fest, dude. Like I don't like it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to much really say about this video. I don't like it. I hate it just because Jake Paul made it. I just don't like Jake Paul because he always seems like he's trying too hard to be funny. Like, he's always trying too hard to get a laugh out of people. And he beats old men who don't even know they're wearing clothes. I would go to school, cringy boys going in the hallway. It's every day, bro, with that Disney Channel. Shut your goofy ass up! I rank this video on the cringe scale. It breaks the scale. 100 out of 10. That's it.